Welcome back to the regular programming of Autofocus, the Philippine Motor Show. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa. Here's a menu of some of our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry. The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus and we'll be right back after this short break.
Dad, naflatan kami.
Dad? Dad?
You okay? Iwan mo na yan. Ako na bahala dyan. Let's go. Hatid ko na kayo. Tara. Excuse me? Let's go!
Thank you. You always have my back.
Have fun.
I will.
Suzuki All New Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All New Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Chevrolet. In this car review, we are looking at a sportier version of the Chevrolet Trailblazer, the latest iteration of the nameplate. Watch this.
Let's kickstart our feature with the exterior of the Trailblazer. Right off the bat, you can already tell that it's sportier than its predecessor. For one, there are more angular lines present in the latest iteration, while retaining its strong proportions. Its dual-port front grille, bumper and lamps that now come with daytime running lights give the mid-size SUV its sophisticated exterior. In addition, the ground clearance of 253 millimeters provides a tall stance. Top it all off with a set of 18-inch gunmetal wheels, and the Trailblazer is ready to power through the road. It's time to step inside the SUV. You'll find a freshly designed dashboard inside the Trailblazer. Aside from that, the SUV offers generous space for 7 people to sit comfortably. Chevrolet also takes pride in its theater-style seating, premium leather seats with accent stitching, as well as an electronic adjustable driver's seat for personalized comfort. The second and third row fold flat, which makes loading additional cargo easier. Cooling in the cabin is manual air conditioning or automatic climate control for the top-of-the-line variant. When it comes to technology, the Trailblazer is equipped with a Chevrolet MyLink that comes available with phone integration that keeps you connected and in control through a 7-inch touchscreen display. With Siri Eyes Free, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, and USB connectivity are also available. It's time to check out the powertrain of the Trailblazer. Under the hood of the Trailblazer is a powerful 2.8-liter Duramax turbo diesel engine that is capable of producing 200 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque. The 6-speed automatic transmission transfers all powers to rear wheels. When it comes to safety and security, the Trailblazer is equipped with anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, immobilizer, security alarm, lane departure warning system, blind spot detection system, and ISOFIX, among others.
That was all about the Chevrolet Trailblazer, a mid-size SUV that has leveled up its game in the competition. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Ano man ang marating, binabalikan pa rin. Ang mga unang pangarap, mga unang nakasama, mga unang aral, at ang unang naging gabay sa biyahe ko sa buhay.
Oh, Joshua, napauwi ka!
Siyempre, miss ko na first love ko eh.
Make more firsts with a Mitsubishi Mirage.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Coventry Motors Corporation, the exclusive distributor of Jaguar and Land Rover vehicles in the country, recently unveiled the new Land Rover Discovery Sport in an intimate gathering held at the showroom of all British cars along EDSA Green Hills.
It's a refresh. It's our 20 model year upgrade for the car. We first launched it in 2014. And so this is our first major kind of upgrade to the car since we first revealed it. So we've changed and updated a number of things, some subtle changes to the outside. We've changed quite a lot to do with the interior. We've improved features. It now has more connectivity, some upgrades, some new technology. And we've improved things like the way the car drives and feels.
The new Discovery Sport features enhanced design, the latest user-friendly technology, and more efficient electrified engines.
We've gone to the LED headlights. So as far as the customer's concerned, it's a brighter light, it's more natural light, and also it extends their field of vision at night. It's less drowsiness. So that's one of the key features on the exterior. There's new front bumper, new rear bumpers, some subtle changes in our dynamic version where we've gone to body-colored parts that previously were in a different finish.
Inside, the premium cabin of this compact 5-seater SUV delivers superior levels of craftsmanship, heightened comfort, and is equipped with the latest generation InControl Touch Pro infotainment. Space has also been improved with increased small item stowage and a flexible load space up to 1,794 liters. The new Land Rover Discovery Sport is available in the S trim in addition to the R Dynamic variant, which features diamond-turned alloy wheels, unique front and rear bumpers, and Shadow Atlas script on the bonnet and tailgate.
Main safety features we obviously have things like airbags, which are fairly standard now across, but we have some driving aids, dynamic stability, traction control, torque vectoring, all which are things that are going on underneath the car all the time. So whilst you as a driver don't necessarily know what's going on, the car is constantly feeling what's going on. It can sense from sensors around the car, and it will adapt and change to make sure that it's as safe as it possibly can be all the time. But it's available now, so as we see here, so come and buy. In terms of pricing, $4,490 is for the Discovery Sport S, and then just for a little bit more, $4,790, we have the R Dynamic version, which principally is the same equipment, but it takes on a more sporty, dynamic look, both outside and inside.
Meanwhile, Coventry Motors also announced the prices for the 2020 Defender.
It's a global car, and it's a car that is almost an iconic one within our brand. A lot of people that love Land Rover, it's all about the Defender because it's got a spirit of off-road adventure, and it's just a great car to be around. So, of course, we had to bring it to the Philippines. I guess the main thing is it's come alive for the 21st century. So Defender is very much all about dual purpose. So you can use it if you want to take the kids to school, but at the same time, if you want to then get at the weekend, go off-road. You want to go and have an adventure. That's when Defender comes into its own. 4x4 systems, lots of electronics to help people maximize their off-road ability whilst being safe. I think it'll do very well. We've already had a significant amount of interest in the car. A lot of people have been waiting for the new one to come because it suits their lifestyle, type of driving, and the use that they want to put their car to. So it's going to do very well. It's very well priced, it's the right size, engines are great, so it's ticking a lot of the customers' boxes that they want out of a car. We're launching at 6,090,000 peso for the entry-level car, and then the client can accessorize with some different types of pack of accessories that we've pre-picked depending on the kind of lifestyle they have.
According to the company, the new Defender will be available in 5 variants at the following price points. Defender 110 Urban, 6.21 million pesos. Defender 110 Country, 6.26 million pesos. Defender 110 Adventure, 6.34 million pesos. Defender 110 Explorer, 6.51 million pesos. Defender 110 First Edition, 9.29 million pesos.
We will begin customer deliveries from May next year for the 110 version, which is the longer version. Then the 90, which is the 2-door version, that'll follow on 3 or 4 months later.
Maxis Philippines has donated a Maxis V80 Flex ambulance to the Hospital ng Tondo in Manila. This is in line with its corporate social responsibility efforts, which focuses on providing convenient and efficient vehicles to institutions and individuals.
It's our way of helping out the City of Manila, and it's our way also to support the mayor in his healthcare and community advancement for the city. The reason why we also sponsored for Hospital ng Tondo is that it's where we see that we can be most helpful. So we are also looking at other LGUs where we see that our products and services can be most helpful to them.
The ambulance is a 3-seater Maxus V80 Flex van customized by Winterpine Marketing Corporation, featuring LED top light with siren and public address system, with official decals and vinyl sticker ambulance markings, and fitted with stainless bumper and stainless ramp approach.
So it has a stretcher, it has the oxygen tank, it has the BP monitors, and we put additional lights, and of course you will have your emergency lights plus the PA system.
According to the company, the said donation of the Maxus V80 Flex ambulance represent Maxus Philippines' concrete support for the local government of Manila's efforts to fulfill the mayor's promise of real change in his vision of Ang Bagong Maynila. This vision includes improving healthcare services for the citizens of the country's capital city. The AutoHub Group of Companies, in partnership with SsangYong Berjaya Motors Philippines and Berjaya Auto Asia Incorporated, has officially opened the first SsangYong Chang'an dealership in Paco, Manila, called the Auto Asia Otis Manila.
It's a very good opportunity for us to expand here in Metro Manila with the AutoHub Group of Companies. So we're very excited and we're happy that we're now expanding in Metro Manila, and hopefully we can be able to be reachable to more customers who are interested with our Korean and our Chinese brands. This location is very good. This is very near the automotive row. This is actually very accessible to these trucks for all these businesses, and at the same time high visibility for the Manileños. So maraming interested with our products, and we're right here in the heart of Metro Manila. So this is really a good place for us to be in.
The AutoHub Group has been awarded the exclusive dealership franchise in Metro Manila and is eyeing to expand in Luzon and Mindanao by 2020.
For SsangYong, is the only Korean brand that has a pickup truck. If you notice, other Korean brands doesn't have a pickup truck. That's one. Number two, all their models are diesel. So, Filipinos love diesel. There are different types of SUVs, and we believe that with the price position, it would be a very, very good entry to the market. For Chang'an, on the other hand, it's one of the big Chinese car companies. And what Berjaya has brought in is basically all commercial vehicles, and utility vehicles. In the AutoHub Group, konti pa lang yun, So we would like to capitalize on that. And the price point is fantastic. It's extremely low priced and good value for money. So we believe Chang'an would also be a thing of the future. And besides, if you look at the last 12 to 24 months, a lot of Chinese brands are coming in. And a lot of them are quite successful. So we just ride on the bandwagon and hope that Chang'an would be as popular as they are.
The AutoHub Group is keeping it fresh by bringing in the only Korean brand that has all diesel lineup and is fully manufactured in its country of origin. The Tivoli, which is a subcompact SUV, and the Musu Grand, SsangYong's entry to the pickup segment. Both start at 1,180,000 pesos. Chang'an, on the other hand, starts at 585,000 pesos for a 7-seater MPV with a very affordable financing program that's under 12,000 pesos a month only for a 5-year payment term. Chang'an also has light-duty trucks that range from 435,000 pesos to 488,000 pesos, all below 10,000 pesos monthly for 5 years.
The facility is roughly about 2,000 square meters. And the showroom can hold about 8 vehicles inside. And then our service workshop available, we have a good number of service work base wherein all our customers can be very comfortable and we will be able to service all their vehicles here comfortably.
In line with Chang'an Otis Manila's campaign, Make More When You Spend Less, the whole lineup will ensure profitability for businesses because of its really low maintenance costs.
We will be expanding further next year. In the first quarter next year, we will be opening a few more dealerships in the provincial area, particularly in the Mindanao region. And that will again expand our network and become reachable and accessible to more customers.
To all the televiewers out there, I'd like to invite you to come to our showroom here in Otis, Manila. The SsangYong Chang'an products are here for you to test drive. And I'm sure when you see the prices and when you test drive the vehicles, you'd probably want to get one.
Volkswagen Philippines took members of the motoring media to Baguio City and Pampanga for a test drive event and culinary crawl featuring the Lamando. The Lamando, which made its Philippine debut in 2018, is powered by a 1.4-liter, 4-cylinder, inline, turbo fuel-injected gasoline engine with Blue Motion technology.
With a lot of horsepower, 150 PS, and then around 280 Newton meters of torque. With 7-speed DSG transmission, it gives you so much power when you need it, but at the fuel efficiency of a 1.4-liter engine. So it's really very comparable to the 2-liter engines out there, but then not as a gas guzzler as them. But then, of course, inside you have the trims of the leather seats and the active info display in our SEL model. What is an active info display? Basically, it's an LED where you see the speedometer and the tachometer in an LED screen, and our huge infotainment system as well.
It turned out to be ideal for the drive on the 3 expressways, North Luzon, Subic-Clark-Tarlac, and Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union, and the twisty climb up to Baguio City.
We went all the way to Baguio, the north, and it's actually Baguio is Volkswagen country, so if you go to Baguio, there are a lot of Volkswagen lovers, and there, from that passion for the brand, spawned artists who wanted to create artworks about iconic Volkswagen vehicles such as the Beetle, the Combi, the Sakbayan. And we thought it would be great to bring the Volkswagen Lamando there because of the timeless design that goes into every Volkswagen and link it to the artworks that were brought about by the artists from Baguio.
The culinary crawl was followed with an art crawl as well. The team visited the Tamawan Art Village, where talented Baguio artists have managed to blend indigenous aesthetics and exquisite Cordilleran craftsmanship to create artworks depicting their love for the Volkswagen brand, particularly for the iconic Beetle. The Volkswagen Lamando Art Competition for Baguio artists was also announced during the visit. The 2-day culinary and art crawl in Baguio and Pampanga on board the Lamando gave participants a better appreciation of the local vibrant art and culinary scene.
I'd like to invite our viewers to experience what our friends from the media experienced, the new Volkswagen Lamando, where it is our flagship vehicle from Volkswagen. It starts with the SE at 1.5 million, with our top-of-the-line SEL at 1.7 million.
Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine, takes another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Dad, naflatan kami.
Dad? Dad?
You okay? Iwan mo na yan. Ako na bahala dyan. Let's go. Hatid ko na kayo. Tara. Excuse me? Let's go!
Thank you. You always have my back.
Have fun.
I will.
Suzuki All New Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All New Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to this edition of Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. Here's Head to Head, our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category. We have two vehicles that both set the bar high in the game. We're talking about the 2019 Toyota Camry and the 2020 Honda Accord. We have all about them in this edition of Head to Head. Our first agenda in this head-to-head is the respective powertrains of our featured cars. The Toyota Camry is powered by a dual VVTi engine that is capable of producing 184 PS of power and 231 Nm of torque. These figures are coupled with a 6-speed automatic transmission. On the other hand, the Honda Accord runs on a new 1.5-liter VTEC turbo engine. This engine gives out 190 PS of power and 243 Nm of torque. Power is transmitted through a continuously variable transmission developed based on Honda's Earth Dreams technology. Let's check out the exterior designs of the Camry and the Accord. Crafted with Toyota's new global architecture, or the TNGA, the Camry has a premium look. The two-piece front grille and the new character lines set the tone for the car's design. The LED headlamps and the daytime running lights are matched by LED taillight, dual exhaust pipes, and clearance sonar at the rear, which further add character to the car. Over the rear, you can find slim taillights, plus the trunk got redesigned. Toyota also made the new Camry longer, wider, and lower than the previous model. A set of 18-inch alloy wheels completes the whole new look of the Camry. Meanwhile, the Accord's exterior is one that is filled with details that are not hard to spot. For one, the front fascia's bold look is attributed to Honda's signature chrome, wing grille, and streamlined wing shape. Full LED headlights with auto leveling and high beam features. On the sides, the Accord's lower roofline and sharp unswept body lines create a stylish yet dynamic appeal with its strong wheel arcs and concave door panels, further emphasizing its character lines. The rear is highlighted by the C-shaped design of the LED taillights, complementing the design of the front LED DRLs. The sleek look of the Accord is capped off by an 18-inch alloy wheels. It's time to check out the interior of the two cars. For the Camry, these particular character lines are also present as they are in the exterior. You can find it all over the cabin and on the sides, which give it an elegant feel. On the dashboard, a 7-inch multi-information display and the heads-up display technology is present. For added convenience, the Camry is equipped with a 3-zone automatic climate control with speed-sensing power door locks and one-touch power windows. Additionally, for a 5-seater, the Camry has enough legroom for the passengers at the back to feel comfortable throughout any ride. Meanwhile, the Accord is highlighted by premium, high-quality, and soft-touch materials. For the infotainment system, the Accord is equipped with an 8-inch display audio system, which lets you control the vehicle's audio system, display settings, Honda sensing functions, and other advanced features through swipe, tap, and pinch gestures. There is also a lot of space inside the Accord that allows comfort and convenience. Other advanced convenience features such as the Smart Key with push start button and remote engine start, walk-away auto lock and speed sensing door lock functionality, electric parking brake with auto brake hold, For safety and security measures, both the Camry and the Accord have necessary features. The Camry is equipped with 7 strategically placed airbags, electronic parking brake, hill start assist, vehicle stability control, and anti-lock braking system. Meanwhile, the Accord is equipped with Honda Sensing. It features an array of driver assistive features such as collision mitigation braking system, adaptive cruise control with low speed follow, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, and auto high beam. On top of Honda Sensing, safety features such as 6 airbags, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, front and rear parking sensors, multi-view reverse camera with guidelines, lane watch camera, and straight driving assist come in standard with the Accord. Those are the 2019 Toyota Camry and the 2020 Honda Accord. Two cars that have proven their capabilities over the years. More about the automobile here in Autofocus. as we usher in our segment featuring the autos of the world, spotlighting concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. For exciting viewing in this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine, we have the 2020 Aston Martin DBX. Let's watch this.
With DBX's unveiling drawing closer, Aston Martin's first SUV has entered the closing stages of the most comprehensive test regime of any Aston Martin, and today, the luxury British marque can confirm the beating heart of the most versatile product in its illustrious history. With extensive everyday real-world driving and high-performance track evaluation taking place at locations worldwide, including the brand's two key engineering centers at Silverstone, UK and the Nürburgring, Germany, Chief Engineer Matt Becker's team has focused their development work to ensure the broad dynamic capability required of DBX. While conducting durability testing at the demanding Nürburgring race circuit, the DBX has delivered cornering speeds on par with the brand's most focused sports car, Vantage, while achieving braking figures greater than the Marque's Super GT DBS Superleggera. This brutal combination of performance for an SUV has already seen Aston Martin's engineering team regularly achieve sub-8-minute Nordschleife tap times during their regular testing regime. DBX will feature a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 tuned to deliver the acceleration of a modern GT. While recognizable from its application in the brand's existing Vantage and DB11 sports cars, the DBX's V8 engine surpasses the performance credentials of these V8-powered models, delivering 550 PS and 700 Nm of torque. High-speed testing has already proven the DBX to repeatedly exceed 180 miles per hour, with final top speed and acceleration figures being set within the closing stages of the testing process.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Elevate your journey. The new Montero Sport.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado Restaurant, only for the foodies.
Welcome back to Autofocus. Our special feature is next. Before capping off 2019, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines held its first ever Ryoko test drive event, and there's no other vehicle to start it off with but the newly launched 2020 Montero Sport. Let's explore Bohol. Watch this.
Yoko is a Japanese term for travel, and according to the company, this term will be used for their succeeding media test drive events. In the recent drive, Mitsubishi invited select members of the motoring media and flew off to Bohol to test both of the Montero Sport 4x2 variants, the GT and the GLS. From the Bohol Panglao Airport, the team started off with a short drive to Nonki, a Japanese restaurant, for a sumptuous brunch, where the company also briefed the media on the activities of the 3-day drive.
Hello, thank you for coming. Welcome to Tagbilaran, and hope everyone has a good time. Enjoy. Have a good time.
From there, the team visited Bohol's best-known attraction, the Chocolate Hills, for a total of 2 hours drive.
Basically, this is the first test drive for the 20 model year Montero Sport, and we would like to thank you very much for joining us today. And hopefully you get to feel the new Montero, feel its more ruggedness, the more luxurious interior, and at the same time, the technology that we place into this new model.
The new Montero Sport runs on a 2.4-liter Myvec turbo diesel engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission, delivering excellent environmental and smooth performance. When it comes to exterior design, the new model has a more robust, powerful appearance, providing the vehicle a tougher look, complementing those of its interior.
Here today in Panglao, Bohol, it's the first leg of the Mitsubishi Yoko test drive event. Yoko is a Japanese term for travel. From here on, we'll be branding our test drive as the Yoko test drive event. Today, we are also test driving the new Mitsubishi Montero Sport. We have two variants, the 4x2 GT and GLS. We were able to highlight the features by going through some tough terrains and as well as hard turns and as well as harsh environments. However, the Mitsubishi reigned supreme by providing all of our guests a comfortable ride, and also it highlighted the safety features.
Aside from featuring the new Montero Sport, the company also wanted to highlight the beauty of the Philippines in their media test drive events.
That was our special feature on the recently concluded Mitsubishi Ryoko to Bohol featuring the 2020 Montero Sport. Congratulations to Mitsubishi Motors Philippines for the successful event. We hope you enjoyed. And up next is another exciting feature on Autos of the World. This time around, the 2021 Lordstown Endurance. Let's watch this.
Lordstown Motors Corporation seeks to eliminate inefficiencies that exist in modern work by creating electric vehicles that radically improve the way work gets done. Cost-effective for fleets, safer, and designed to be more productive than traditional commercial vehicles. Lordstown pickup trucks and fleet vehicles are built to fix challenges that limit modern work. The home of Lordstown Motors Corporation is the previously idle GM Lordstown Complex, one of the largest and most productive auto manufacturing plants of all time. The Lordstown Complex will serve as the headquarters, with the mission being to create the leading electric vehicle epicenter in the region. This plant, combined with the legendary capability of the people who work there, is where they will build the work vehicles of the future. Lordstown Commercial Vehicles utilize components of the proven technology of Workhorse Group in order to expedite the ramp to production. Workhorse Group NASDAQ WKHS is a leading electric van OEM in the US and is the only electric work vehicle manufacturer that can boast millions of actual rolled miles on its chassis and customers that include UPS, FedEx, and DHL. The Lordstown executive team is led by founder and former CEO of Workhorse, Steve Burns, as well as other key former members of the Workhorse C-suite. Joining Lordstown will also be experienced automotive leaders from Tesla, GM, VW, Karma Automotive, and Formula One. Workhorse Technology and Lordstown's leadership team combine proven technology with forward-thinking vision.
Dad, naflatan kami.
Dad? Dad?
You okay? Iwan mo na yan. Ako na bahala dyan. Let's go. Hatid ko na kayo. Tara. Excuse me? Let's go!
Thank you. You always have my back.
Have fun.
I will.
Mitsubishi Xpander. Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate here in Autofocus, as we have our second car review this week. Ford Philippines has brought in the 2020 Ford Everest, one that many have been anticipating. We have all about the brand's sought-after mid-size SUV in this car review.
The design of the Everest, all straightforward yet appealing, has always been among the top selling points of the model. That leads us to our first stop in this car review, the exterior features of the 2020 Everest. Let's inspect the design and styling of the latest iteration of Ford's well-loved midsize SUV. For the 2020 model, its rugged design has been refined with a new grille treatment, incorporating a secondary grille texture against its chrome HID headlights. With a redesigned bumper, the new Everest is also fitted with a new 20-inch split-spoke alloy wheel design with darker wheel accents that add to its rugged appearance. Let's take a tour of the interior of the Everest. Inside, the Everest's spacious cabin features a new ebony interior theme, which is responsible for the premium, luxurious feel of the car. Everything is wrapped in leather, including the sidings and the dashboard, and of course the seats, providing comfort to the passengers. The black leather all around is further complemented by gloss black plastic and chrome trim. Moreover, there's a panoramic moonroof present that provides natural light, which illuminates the vehicle cabin, may it be day or night. Meanwhile, the active noise cancellation ensures a quieter cabin. But apart from the enhancements that have been done with the exterior and interior of the Everest, the real superstar here are the advanced technology features that center on the convenience, comfort, and safety of the driver and passengers. Let's start with the car's infotainment system. The Everest Sync 3 with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto now powers the midsize SUV. It comes available with 8-inch full-color touchscreen and reversing camera. Smart keyless entry and push-button start are now standard across the new Everest range, offering customers quicker engine starts, improved convenience, and ease of entry and exit from the vehicle. It's time to check out the powertrain of the Everest. Under the hood of the midsize SUV is a powerful 2.0-liter bi-turbo diesel engine that delivers 213 PS of power and 500 Nm of torque. These figures are mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission.
That was the 2020 Ford Everest, coming in with a lot of new features.
Sometimes your car can have the dreaded O word. And by O, we mean overhaul. We'll explain to you in as simple terms as possible what an engine overhaul actually entails and what is done when you overhaul an engine. Overhauling an engine simply means that you have to take the engine, take it all apart, and then replace some parts inside. And the parts that are almost always replaced with an overhaul are these things, the piston rings. These are the first ones to go inside the engine. As you notice, there's a bit of spring in this. So this is what seals the piston to the combustion chamber, and over time, wear and tear, and obviously this thing is operating in hundreds of degrees Celsius environment. These tend to fail and not to be as springy no more. So
The actual part on a normal overhaul engine is just to replace the piston rings, which are these things. There's normally 4 of them now in a modern engine. And there's the oil ring land here, which is a bit hard to get out. I need a special pick to get it out. But these are the things that are replaced in a normally overhauled engine. This part is cheap. It's getting to it that's expensive, and the things that you have to take out and the things that gets replaced that add up to the bill. The primary cause of an engine that needs to be overhauled is number 1, old age. By old age, we mean 150,000, sometimes 200,000 kilometers. And it also depends on the engine. Yes, we have all heard stories of the Toyota that lasted 1,000,000 miles, the Mercedes-Benz engine that lasted another 1,000,000 miles, or 300,000 kilometers on the original engine on a 1990 Honda. Those are more of the exceptions rather than the norm. Normally, an engine's life here in the Philippines is anywhere from 150,000 to maybe 250,000 if you're lucky. By that time, if it's still running great, good for you, but an overhaul is not out of the question with that age of an engine. So when you overhaul an engine, these are all the parts. Actually, this is not all the parts. It's not even all the parts. This is some of the parts of a Subaru engine that we're overhauling. The engine block is not here. It's actually in the machine shop. What adds up to the cost of the overhaul are things like this. When you overhaul the engine, you need new gaskets for this, new gaskets for that. All the rubber here gets replaced. There, rubber seals. Everything gets replaced, and this is also a good time to check for wear items like this is an engine mount, if it's already soft or not. This is apparently still in pretty good condition. And then it's also a time for general cleaning. You clean everything. This is the valve cover, you clean the gunk off the camshafts, you clean the gunk off here. This is the timing chain cover. This one we just freshly cleaned, so this seal has to be replaced as well. So all of the little things do add up. That's what makes a overhaul expensive. How do you know if your car needs an overhaul? The usual classic signs are number 1, white smoke coming out of the exhaust. That simply means that the piston ring isn't doing its job anymore. So the oil, which is normally should be here, goes up to the combustion chamber here, and then it gets burned. When oil burns, it's usually a white smoke that comes out. So goes out the tailpipe, white smoke. When you pull up the dipstick, white smoke comes out of that one. That's a sure sign that you already need an overhaul. Baleado, it's not idling properly, it's not idling correctly, it's idling pretty rough, the engine is shaking a lot. That's a sign, but not necessarily an overhaul. Overheating is another sign that may or may not be a complete overhaul. There is such a thing as a top overhaul where only the cylinder head part have a compression test done. That's another pretty much sure way to figure out if your car needs an overhaul or not. It may or may not be caused by the piston ring. It could also be caused by the valve is not shutting off, the clearance is off, and then among other things, head problems, but at least it eliminates some of the possible things that might cause an overhaul. Don't be scared of the word overhaul. Like I said, it is not a death sentence. It's not a person. An engine can always be rebuilt. It's just a matter of time and money. Car has sentimental value to you. Somebody drove it through a flood. You can't part with it. Engine needs an overhaul. Not a problem. It can always be brought back to its former glory if you want to. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's a drain on your wallet. But unlike a person going to a hospital, the car can always be resuscitated back to life.
And that's Autofocus this week. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, we hope you have found this edition of your Automobile Electronic magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. Until the next time, this has been Ray Louis Gamboa.